right, coming up next for the UFC Middleweight Championship of the World, between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Robert Whittaker. While the road to middleweight golden glory still goes through Sydney, Australia, Robert Whittaker is the man, and just don't call him Bobby Knuckles and be okay.
I just don't understand how he does not embrace this nickname. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect for Robert Whittaker. But he's one of those guys that doesn't jump off the page. He's one of those guys that you don't look at and go, oh my goodness, this is one of the most dangerous men in the world. But he is. He has unbelievable skill. He has a wrestling background, was able to stay up right against Yoel Romero, who's the world and Olympic silver medalist, was able to knock out Jacare Souza. Just a truly tremendous mixed martial artist. Since going up to 185, has truly found his way.
And the Reaper, as they call him, always says the best place to break your hand is inside the octagon. He's done it before. He's not afraid to do it again. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's got to have. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Adesanya is 2 years the elder. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, presenting the challenger, Robert Whittaker. And now it is the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Go back to your corner.
The fighters touch gloves. Ready? All right, so here we go with round 1 between Robert Whittaker and the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Australia and New Zealand at times are aligned. Certainly not in this matchup tonight.
Not tonight, because both of these guys both want to win this fight. They're two of the most talented martial artists in the world. and both feel as though they have the perfect style to beat the other.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Whittaker gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the counter.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh! Looking to land the right just out of range. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all limbs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he landed the strike that he was looking for.
Slips the punch nicely there.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Adesanya.
Oh, wow, those leg kicks are already taking effect.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. That was a thudding leg kick.
So once again, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
That kick blocked by Adesanya.
That was a challenge.
And now he lands a combination.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, wow. Huge uppercut. That's going to leave him off. Oh, and he lands. DC, he is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Round 2 winding down. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
All right, both fighters now ready to go with round 2. Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker. Oh, a huge block there. Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proving prophetic right there.
I mean, his
strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, showing no signs of slowing down. 41 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And connecting at a 44% clip tonight, DC, against Robert Whittaker. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Adesanya gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Lands the right hand. Under 3 minutes now remain in round 2. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Slips the punch.
mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, how about the Whittaker right hand? See, this is why when you sit down to play EA Sports UFC 4.
John, no question. No question. I know where I'm going. I try to make it go random, but I randomly select the Reaper, Robert Whittaker.
Now he touches him with the left. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, nice move and stick there. We talk a lot about sticking and moving, but slipped that offering and then countered with a punch of his own. I guess it pays to be the longer fighter. At least it certainly did there. Clean left punch followed by the right. Just out of range with that left hook. Adesanya gets stung by that leg kick. Whittaker's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Adesanya's punch to the body, that one is blocked.
Big kick lands.
And both guys really throwing with authority. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Leg kick.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. 75 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya, and striking at a 44% clip against Robert Whittaker.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Whittaker's kick looked like it might have been a good one, but it gets blocked.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Beautiful counter punch, really settling in when it comes to his counterattack here tonight. And again, making good use of what is a huge advantage in reach.
Good stick.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Just reached the midway point of the fight. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Oh, huge right hand.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go take that finish down.
There was leg kick rounds his opponent trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
That's how you finish your fight.
Nice defense there, huge block.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. nice punch lands over the top.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
That's a big strike right there.
Misses with the right hand. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Adesanya setting the blow right there, DC. He's out! A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
The official decision is inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 55 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last Adesanya.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. He came in the champion, and he's going home with hardware as well. Congrats to the still UFC middleweight champion.
The middleweight champion of the world. His name and that title seems to run in the same breath because it just fits. Over and over, he takes on the best fighters in this division, and he gets the job done. Congrats.